everyone, we are live. Welcome to today's episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show. Yes, we are live here on YouTube, and we're doing a show about giraffes. Yes, a show about giraffes. Now, giraffe designs are hard to do because they have such long necks. And it's really hard to communicate a long neck with just a face paint design. I guess I could have drawn the neck down the side of my head or whatever to make it really look long. But yeah, we just went with the shape and coloration and spots on its head. We'll just have to pretend I have a really long neck. So how is everyone doing? Today is Thursday. Yes, today is Thursday. Don't know what that means other than tomorrow will be Friday. Don't really have any big plans, although I was thinking I might visit the grocery store tonight at like 10 o'clock after the crowds go away. That way I don't have to do it at 6 a.m. bright and early. I can do it later at night. So, yep. And then I won't have to worry about shopping for the weekend. Oh, so that was the sketch for today's giraffe design. Yes, the sketch for today's design, that cute giraffe. I think I will always associate the giraffe with Toys R Us. Yes, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. From bikes to trains to video games, it's the greatest toy store there is. Gee whiz. Yeah, they're gone. Their name might be back. I don't know. I know someone bought the name rights to the store, and I've heard like there's one or two locations that reopened using the name, but I don't know if they are Toys R Us. To me, when someone buys the naming rights for something and uses it, it's not really the original entity, it's just taking advantage of the name. I guess if they created the original Toys R Us experience, but other than it being a big toy store, I don't know what the experience was. Growing up as a kid, Toys R Us, they had, like, you walked in the store and that first long side aisle down towards the back of the store, that was where they had the wall of Atari and all the other video games, and you could just look at all the game titles and try to figure out which ones you wanted, and you pulled the card off the wall and you brought it to like a customer service desk where they gave you the cartridge because they weren't actually on the shelf there. But yeah, that's really the memories I have of Toys R Us. Is that was the place I went to get my Atari games. I don't know if we must have gotten like Texas Instruments and other games there too, but I just remember it for the Atari. I guess I do remember I have a large Space Lego collection from when I was a kid. It's all in a box in the closet, tucked away, but I bought a lot of Space Legos at Toys R Us as well. So yeah, that is my memory of Toys R Us, and I'm only talking about Toys R Us because their mascot was the giraffe, or well, I guess they had the family of giraffes at one point, with like what Jeffrey is their main mascot at the end. So yep, we're doing a giraffe show and just reminiscing about Toys R Us. So we can begin with today's jokes and today's balloon design. We will make a giraffe balloon. I don't know, usually when I make a giraffe balloon, I make the neck as long as I possibly can just to make it comically long. But since I want to get pictures of it and all that, I might make it smaller just for today. But yeah, you know, I would do the longest neck I can just to make it really stand out as being a giraffe and not just a dog. So let's see, today's jokes, they come from upjoke.com, boyslife.org, jokezoo.com, and just some others that are recycled or rewritten from random sources. So yep, that is where today's jokes are coming from. We'll grab our balloon pump, and we'll grab some balloons, and like I said, I'll probably make this giraffe a little bit smaller than I would otherwise, but it's still going to be a giraffe, and you'll still see a long enough neck. So what do you call a park for giraffes with the flu? Yes, a park for giraffes with the flu. Well, that would be your giraffe sick park. Yes, your giraffe sick park. I guess you have to name it that because giraffes are like the closest thing to a long-necked brontosaurus dinosaur or something from the golden age of life on Earth, when everything was much bigger. What do you get when two giraffes collide? Yes, what do you get when two giraffes collide? Well, that's how you get your giraffic jam. Yes, your giraffic jam. Fortunately, we don't have that problem. We just have traffic jams. What kind of art do giraffes like the best? Yes, we asked 100 giraffes, what kind of art do you like the best? And their answer almost unanimously was they like graffiti. Yes, graffiti. That would be your graffiti of giraffes. Yes, your graffiti that all the imagery is just giraffes. See, I could have gone much longer on the neck, but we shortened it. I could have gone shorter too, but... What is a giraffe's favorite fruit? Yes, the giraffe's favorite fruit. Well, that would be your nectarines. Yes, they like the nectarines, even if the nectarines don't have necks quite as long as they do. Let's see if I have one here. I should have checked for it. I know I saw them earlier at somewhere. Well, we'll go with this one. Why are giraffes my favorite animal? Yes, not just because of Toys R Us and the fact that I don't want to grow up either. No, that's not why. It's just I've always looked up to them. Yes, I've always looked up to the giraffe. Yes, you gotta admire something that you have to look up to. What do you call it when a giraffe swallows a toy jet? Yes. What do you call it when a giraffe swallows a toy jet? I don't know why you left the jet out somewhere where the giraffe could swallow it. Gotta be more careful. But that would be one plane in the neck. Yes, just a plane in the neck. It's probably a pain in the neck too for the giraffe, but why did the giraffe get such bad grades in school? Yes, he was getting terrible grades in school. He really should have done much better, but he didn't. Well, it seemed that he always had his head in the clouds. Yes, his head was in the clouds, he wasn't paying much attention to class. If he would only paid a little bit more attention, he could have been head and shoulders above all the other students in school, but no, his head was stuck in the clouds. So there we have the body of our giraffe. We got the little pointy thing and the mane down his neck. Now we need to find where the marker is so we could draw on some eyes, a mouth, some spots, and some other fun stuff. Oh, gotta scroll down and see the rest of my jokes. What do you call a giraffe at the North Pole? Yes, what is your giraffe doing at the North Pole? What do you call him? Well, I'm pretty sure if he's at the North Pole, he is lost, because his home base is nowhere near the North Pole. Unless he's delivering some toys for Toys R Us, then maybe he has justification for being at the North Pole, but he's probably lost, trying to find his way back. Yeah, we always just draw on some random spots on the neck of the giraffe. Don't color him in, just give him the shape. That nice giraffe pattern. What did people say when I told them the giraffe was 50 feet tall? Yes. What did people say when I was telling them the giraffes were 50 feet tall? Well, they said that I was just stretching the truth a bit. Yes, just stretching the truth a bit. They might be tall, but they're not really 50 feet tall. That's just a stretch. Why do giraffes have such long necks in the first place? Yes, why are their necks so very long? Well, that's because their feet stink. They want to keep their noses far away from their stinky feet. And I guess your feet would stink too if you didn't have hands to clean your feet and all that. They were just stuck in the mud all day and walking on the ground. And so yeah, you need a long neck so you don't smell your feet. So there are the elephant's spots on its neck. I think that sort of gives it the giraffe character. So yeah, I could continue and add more spots to the rest of the body, but I think we've added enough for the effect. That's about as many as I will usually do. Sometimes I'll continue just down the front, just so he's decorated for the view that people will see of him. So yeah, here we go, 2 giraffes just sitting and chit-chatting on the Technicolor Mike B Show. Yes, maybe his side view is the better angle. Or that side. Probably not that side. This way you could sort of see the whole body and a bit of its head. So yeah, there is our giraffe design, and we had our giraffe jokes. I've mentioned this before. I'm running low on ideas for designs that I haven't done yet. This, I think, was the 33rd balloon design I've done. Didn't know I could do that many balloons. Granted, yeah, there's a dozen more I know I haven't done yet, because I haven't done the dolphin or the octopus. Yeah, what else haven't I made? I haven't done the Spider-Man. Let's see, I I don't know, I've lost track of all the designs. Somewhere I have them all written down that I've done on this show, and I have my list of what I can still do. But there's only a few more. I think next week we're going to start our Christmas in July, where every other design can be something Christmas related, so I can do the Grinch and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, I haven't figured out all of the Christmas designs. If I'll get into like the Nightmare Before Christmas as well. I know I've done a teddy bear and some of the other stuff that could cross over into the Christmas time frame, so yeah. But we'll see, maybe we'll also stick in some Easter and do another bunny rabbit or something. But yeah, that's... So, oh, I guess the point I was doing was, if you have a design request, leave a comment below. I might eventually see it and read it, and try to get it into the mix of designs. Don't know that every design has a face paint and a balloon that go with it. Some designs are easier on the face, and some designs are easier with the balloon. But we'll see. We'll give it a go. Have some abstract design ideas. And I haven't done like a robot lately, so I might try to come up with a new robot design. Something that's not just C-3PO or the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz, but don't know if I want to go full Terminator. I've done, I know on Facebook, my episodes I was doing, I had a Transformer or two. I'm sure those pictures are somewhere on Instagram if you're looking for what other designs I did. Yeah, there's 2 months of designs before I started doing the videos on YouTube. All of those pictures are on Instagram at Technicolor Mike B. Just find me on Instagram and look through my library of photos from this year. Hundreds of pictures already. Yeah, we're at like 115 designs for the year. Only 33 on YouTube, but hey, we'll get there. So I guess we are running out of things to talk about. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday, then we have the weekend. Haven't decided what I want to do design-wise. There's a few cosplay ones that I wanted to get back to. I was at one point working on, was it the Green Hornets? No, Green Goblin. Yeah, Green Goblin. That's the villain from the Spider-Man. I was working on some costuming for that at one point. Don't really know where it is right now. I have to find it again. And I had a list of cosplays I could work on that maybe I'll check that list as well. There were a few Star Wars related cosplays I could do. Don't remember what the rest was. They're all written down somewhere because, yeah, as good as my memory is, I lose track of things. So yeah, I guess we shall end today's episode. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to me reminisce about Toys R Us and shopping there as a kid, especially for the Atari games. So, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. This is Technicolor Mike B signing out.